There's the whistle, and here we go. Where to from here? Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Looks like a good ball through. Roberto Carlos can hoist it clear. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now it's Kluivert. What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Maradona, can he get through? It's Maradona! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Now the pass. He's gone for it! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Who's going to make this theirs? So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Kluivert, aimed long and direct. Now it's Maradona. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Ronaldinho. Battles to win it back. Luis Enrique brings the ball forward. Kluivert. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Goes long. It's Ronaldo, passes it through, goes for goal! Back of the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looks to slip it through. Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. It's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Towering header! Glorious from Kluivert! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Kluivert, good run, where to from here? Header!
Well, it certainly keeps the keeper on his toes.
Henri, he'll have a dip! Spoon forward. Roberto Carlos. Tries a through ball. Ronaldo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Steered out wide. Shoots! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have ourselves a real game here. And we've reached half-time. That's the second half started. Coaxed out to the wing. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Romario. Lobs it in gently. Chance! Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp, and while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Plays it out to the flank. Ball swung in. Point-blank header! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. He goes long.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shot at goal! Diego Maradona! Is he the world's best ever?
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Rivaldo. Now it's Kluivert. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And it's Henry. No question, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Looks to slip it through. Rivaldo gets it back. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Pumps it forwards. Now it's Ronaldo. Ronaldo passes it through. What about it? Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
He's come loose. Gets it upfield. Luis Enrique needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
It's a long forward pass. Looks like a good ball through. Kluivert looking to get on the end of this. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aimed forward. Romario. Sergi pumps it upfield. Henry looking to get on the end of this. Overhit and out of play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now the pass.
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win. Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ronaldinho. We are into stoppage time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Ronaldinho tries a through ball. Played out to the right. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is